Yes.
I don't know what is with you in these mics.
Yes.
Oh, I do sound good. Oh God.
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody ready? We ready?
Yeah.
You know, round of applause for us, man. Welcome back. I'm gonna get a word out this motherfucker.
Wait, I gotta pull it up.
Welcome to the show. We bring you something different. Giving the world a few words of advice. Look, we just want the viewers to listen. We gotta go spread the world. Won't stop like a soldier that's going on mission. Got the viewers so tuned in, so close to the screen, and they about to kiss it. Motivational, inspirational. Them boys are bringing all the fake to you. Getting blessed like a handkerchief with you. Teamwork together like a chicken flu. Be remembered like the Yankee Doodle. I remember times that we would eat noodles. Now life is sweet like a toaster strudel. Hit the sub button, you know what to do.
I'm loving the show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week. I'm loving this show. I'ma tune in next week.
If it's working for you, shit, then it's working for me.
Yes, sir.
Not the whisper.
Ayo, we back, man, because I don't want to yell at y'all ears.
Because you are.
But anyways, man, we back with another one, man. And look, man, we got a little something special to bring to y'all today, man. A little guest. A little, man, we've been following each other on Instagram for a long damn time, man. She's finally here, man. Say something to him
in
real
the
quick,
building.
Rose.
You gotta know it's your girl Forever Rose, the one and only, you know, the infamous. The infamous.
You know it, man. And we are definitely happy to have her, man. We got a little something for her, man. She gonna stay tuned, man. She said she ain't nervous, but look, we gonna see how it go before that.
Wait, before we start.
What's that?
I know that you do music, right?
I do.
Oh no.
So we gotta ask the important question, right?
Dang,
Kendrick or Drake?
No, we getting into this already?
I'm sorry, I'm a K-Dot baby.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
She can stay.
Okay.
First and foremost, we talking about hip hop and not what sells, right?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not talking
yeah.
about the ghostwriting and not running your own stuff.
We ain't gotta talk about the beef either because we already know.
Yeah. Oh no, we covered that already. I'm just saying, we don't run his own stuff. Okay, we get started. Y'all ready?
All right, man.
Okay.
That's what you was waiting to ask me.
I got two things.
I was not expecting that.
I got two things. Get this quick.
Okay.
The first things first, you know, I gotta give shout outs when shout outs to do. I'm proud of my cousin, you know, goddamn Diesel.
We got paid advertisement.
Well, yeah, you can call it that. But no, I'm honestly proud of him. He's actually doing his thing, his music. Y'all check him out. I can't remember the Instagram, but he's sure gonna take this cut.
How you gonna shout him out? You don't remember that?
Oh no, it's goddamn Diesel every time. He love that.
Okay, so his tag is what?
Goddamn Diesel.
Oh, he was the one I said. I gotta follow him. I didn't know.
Yeah, he liked our stuff on the stuff. Yeah,
Shout out to cousin.
Shout out,
man.
bro. I seen
Now the second thing. Now to get this show on the road. Listen.
Okay.
Oh hell.
Y'all know my thing, crazy facts. That's how we do it.
Facts of the day.
Now listen.
What you got?
And I say this with all due respect.
Oh hell. Usually when somebody say that, it's usually nothing respectful coming after it.
When given an apology,
Yes.
two sides must agree to let it go. It can't not just be one.
I wouldn't
necessarily agree
Okay,
with that.
I'll give you an
I
example.
disagree.
Because some people are hard headed and just want to
I'll give you an
accept
example.
Okay, I'm listening.
I was with a couple of friends of mine, not y'all two. Of course not. Y'all always.
Okay.
But, you know, we went to a little party. Another friend came. I thought, you know, they had a little beef a long time. I was like, hey, I thought it was over. The moment they seen each other, the other one slapped him. And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Wait a minute, mother.
I thought he apologized. I saw the text. Hey, man, we let go. We squashed it. No. Only one side squashed that. The other one said, no. So listen, when having anything, if I apologize to you, both people must be in agreement that we have let this go and there's no keywords. Hey, we good. You know, water under the bridge.
But
but you
in
were saying
that
that.
case, it sounds like that was their thing versus the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it. I was
that's one way
scared.
of saying it.
I never seen a man slap like that.
At the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna say that both parties don't have to agree. If you actually believe in just good things coming back to you when you do it, once you do that and you get it off your chest and you forgive somebody, you say, "I'm
You
sorry."
release it.
If that
But if I
person
send
don't
you a text message though, and hey man, my bad, Things got a little crazy.
If it's a text,
And
or
the
if
other
it's-
person never said, we good. Hey, water under the bridge. Nothing.
Now-
They
Okay.
just
Now-
assume that it ain't over.
The problem is when you assume that somebody else is forgiving you. At the end of
Correct.
the day, you basically know you forgiving the person. You let it go. But your problem is when that happens is when you assume that the other person is forgiving you.
So would
too,
you like
man.
me to switch it then?
What you mean?
Okay. This because I give you an apology doesn't mean I forgive you.
No, because I'm not finna give you an apology.
If I don't, yeah.
If I
What?
don't
Why even
forgive
give
you.
it?
Yeah, correct.
God damn, you sound spiteful and you
Yeah.
sound,
So, but how would you lie to me and say
That's
you
not
sorry and you forgive me, but you really don't forgive me? Because now you conniving.
To get you in the room so I can get my lick back.
Oh my God. Anyway, so
This is gonna turn
Because
into
if you from afar and I know I can't get to you,
all right.
man, come on, I apologize, my dog. Come on, let's let it go. Let's talk. Man, I'll come sit. Man, I'm gonna go to hibachi with you. Let go. So you step up in that parking lot.
look here, Benedict Arnold.
Yeah.
Hey.
If that question
we
of the day
wasn't on
sounded
me.
real
We was
good
on
right
them.
now. That question of the day
But
sounded real
anyway,
good right
man,
now.
yeah.
But-
Before he gets
This is no-
sidetracked,
my
and
bad,
he mess
my
up
bad.
before we end up
My
getting
bad.
demonetized or anything else, bro.
I
we
didn't
wanna be doing
push
here, bro.
violence. I'm just saying. That's them.
Question of the day.
Go ahead, Jabba.
Yeah.
Question of the day.
All right, we got
Yeah,
something a little
just
different
fine.
since we have a musician with us. So I'm gonna ask her directly.
We don't
If
have
you-
to answer.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
Okay.
But it's more catered. Oh, y'all don't, you trying to skip out? Okay, it's fine. All
Some of y'all
right. So
questions
the question is, I want you to make who would you pick to make a hit song for people, and they cannot be from the same place.
Wait,
For people to make a hit song
Yes,
and they can't
and
be
they
from
cannot
the
be
same
from the
place.
same.
like the same state?
Yeah.
First
Same
and
state,
foremost,
country, yeah.
Chris
Okay.
Brown.
Okay.
Dope.
That sound like the chorus, the hook. That's what it sounds
Bingo.
like, maybe.
You know where I'm
Okay.
going with this.
Okay.
So we got the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we want some litness
Okay.
that's gonna bring out the city,
What's up?
Future gonna be.
I
the
knew
second.
it.
Yes.
But
I'm
another
ready
thing
to
too
answer.
though, that eliminates Georgia, Atlanta. That's
cool.
gone. All right.
Virginia.
That's cool.
Gone.
That's cool.
Virginia.
That's cool.
And
'cause
Virginia's
let's
also
go to
gone.
Texas
Virginia.
for a second.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right. So if we go to Texas
Okay.
and I want to take it back for a second.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm about
I
to say,
thought
you were
that's
gonna say
so
Bun B.
loud.
The
That's
No,
anticipation
no,
is
no.
crazy.
I thought you were gonna say
Before
Bun B.
we even, I was going there,
Yeah.
but I want a group specifically. So
That
I gotta
counts
go
as
to
the hardest.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Wait, we
Now quote
dead
me
or alive?
if I'm correct.
Dead or alive? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I can answer it now.
Okay.
Or was I correct? All right, don't get mad at me because I really don't know right
Okay.
now. I can't remember where 3 6 Mafia from.
I thought they was from
all
here.
of them different.
No, they're
Some
not
of
from
them-
Georgia.
They not
like
from
different
Georgia?
They're not from
Nah,
Georgia.
they ain't
No,
from
they
Georgia.
from. I
Swear
think
to God.
no. They
Is it
might be from
Tennessee?
Texas. No,
Or is
they're
it
from
Texas?
Tennessee.
It's
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
They're from Tennessee.
Okay, so boom.
Okay.
I get 3 6 Mafia.
Okay.
So we got Chris Brown on the hook. You got that new school flavor. You got that old school flavor. Now we need one more artist.
You have four.
Okay.
You said four.
This is my
No, 3 6 Mafia is
That's
the
a
one.
group.
Oh,
That's
you
a
kind of
group.
must
You
group.
feel me?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Is that cheating?
Yeah, we can do
No.
that.
We can do that?
We can rock
Because
with
they
it.
gonna break the bar down.
We can rock
And you
with
know
it.
they gonna break the bar down.
So I just want to be clear.
We can rock with
We
it.
can say groups.
Yeah, we can rock with it.
Okay,
if we
my
can't,
answer's
if we
easy.
can't say groups, then
No, it's good. No,
Are you sure?
No.
Because he about to do Wu-Tang Clan, so they go.
That's not a group. That's a damn football team, bro. That's a difference, bro.
We're not doing this.
That song gonna be long
Go
as
ahead. Go. Hey. Okay. You never said how long the song was.
It's true. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let her get her last one.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
Where's Ty Dolla $ign from?
Ooh.
I think he's from Texas.
That's Texas, right?
Yeah, I think he's
Okay,
from Texas.
boom.
That's a Texas man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. Am I right? I think he's from Texas, right?
I'm glad we did.
And it's
Wait.
complete.
I like this part. Google.
Texas, yeah.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Cali, thank you.
Yeah,
yes. Okay, boom.
Damn, I thought he
Because I was going to the
Wow.
West Coast with it. Okay, cool.
Okay, well,
I
that's
thought
cool.
So no K-Dot.
From Texas.
No, I already told you.
Nah.
I gave you my answer on that. You asked me, he asked me between K-Dot and Drake. We talking about if I had to pick 4 artists for a
Man,
lit
you-
track.
She wanted to work
Something
with
that's
that.
going to actually go on the radio and stay on the radio. I'm thinking about future, past, and present.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that though.
Chris Brown with 3-6 Mafia sound
Yeah,
crazy.
come
Oh my God.
With a little bit of future.
Sound crazy.
bro,
Future.
and- damn.
You ready?
Come on, man.
You know, if he whistle,
That's
the song gonna be a
summer
hit.
anthem.
Ah,
Hey, if y'all ever decide to put this together, thank me.
You came up with it first. Y'all ready?
Go ahead, man.
What
You're
about you,
really
man?
excited, so go ahead.
Go ahead and start off with the football team.
Why would you assume that? Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, that's the first one. All 9 members, all of them.
Not all 9.
All 9.
The song over with.
That's crazy.
I need 5. This gonna be a 15-minute song. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. I need a singer now. I need somebody. Go ahead, go drop this for me. Dead or alive?
Sure.
Go ahead, put a lead
Wait
on
a
that.
minute.
Sure.
Oh, you didn't hear us when we did say that.
It's
I
okay.
did ask.
He asked
It's
in the
okay.
middle
All
of it.
right. All right. All right.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
asked
All
in the
right.
middle of it.
But she
All
said,
right.
damn.
All right.
I'm doing Aaliyah
right.
on that. Aaliyah's on there.
Okay.
She's singing the whole thing.
Okay.
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 Oh, so that's New York.
Okay.
That's Aaliyah's from
I don't know where Lee is from.
Google?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Google. Where is it? Chicago? No, because what is she with?
No.
R. Kelly? No, that's R. No. Can I switch it? No, don't look up
She's
Aaliyah.
from New York. Oh, you can't get her then.
Oh yeah, I can.
You
Anyway.
can't get her then.
R. Kelly. I'm gonna throw R. Kelly in there.
Okay.
R. Kelly with Aaliyah.
No.
I
He
can't
said
get-
Wu Tang with
I
with R.
That
Kelly.
is so messed up.
No.
Flag on the play.
So I'm getting rid of Aaliyah because she's from New York, so I can't use her anyway. Now that they put it
Flag
like
on
that,
the
I wasn't
play,
thinking.
bro. Flag on the play.
I didn't.
I think this is gonna be a great cut. We're going to the interview question, man. Let's
What? Okay, this
Perfect time, man.
Wu-Tang and R. Kelly. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and put 50
This
Cent in
man
that.
ain't-
He's also from New York. You got Wu
This
Tang.
man.
Oh. Dang, I keep forgetting. Go ahead and add Future to that.
Oh no.
I'm so weak.
So,
Okay.
and then my last one.
Okay.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I said my bad. I got rid of it. Okay.
He was nervous. Look.
So Wu-Tang,
lying.
R. Kelly. Damn, messed up my last one. Wu-Tang, R. Kelly,
I'm just curious.
Future.
This song a hot mess.
Oh, what? Oh,
Bill
no,
Belichick.
this don't do that. Don't do that. And for the last one, oh no, this gonna be hot. This one gonna take us there.
Oh my god.
Lil Wayne.
Okay. I can see Lil Wayne, but I don't.
All right.
So what we're looking at is a 25-minute song.
Okay.
25 minutes though.
25 minutes.
You ain't gonna sell no records with this song.
I do snippets.
Oh, bro.
This man said snippet. You gonna cheat through TikTok. I already see what's going on.
Hey,
No way,
I already
bro.
see what's going
I'm
on.
gonna
No
get
way,
paid
bro.
3 times. The radio, TikTok, and then just for them their name. Easy, quick, 25 minutes.
All right.
Everybody get
You know what?
2 bars.
It's gonna run up the first day just because people are gonna want to know what is this stupid shit.
Hey,
And that's it. That's it right there. Like,
and I'm
what
telling
is this? Just
and
so
I'm
they can
telling
go
you
back
who's
and talk
starting
about
off the whole shebang. My favorite rapper, Method Man.
All right.
Method Man
So-
got 10 minutes on it.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Oh,
So
y'all don't
since
like my answer.
hey buddy.
Yeah, that almost turned
Let
into
us
a flight
progress. We
list.
on a time
Yeah,
limit.
we on.
We
Go
on a
ahead,
time limit,
whatever,
bro.
man. I don't want to get
All right.
cheated.
So since we have a special guest with us today,
I feel so special.
So special.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I bet y'all
That
remember
song-
that. Hey,
that
man,
song
y'all
was
might
great.
be. y'all might be-
Movado.
Yeah.
So
You know he my cousin.
anyway, so tell us how you really got into music. Since you're a musician and everything.
Man.
So
Talk
I
to
feel
it.
like, I feel like brown sugar. Remember in the
Brown
beginning of the movie?
sugar,
babe. Hey. I want some of your.
I was actually talking about the movie, but thank you for
Oh.
the vocals.
yeah, that's why I was letting her speak. Because y'all just jumped. The interview. So yeah. Anyway, like you were
My
saying
bad.
before.
So y'all remember in the beginning of Brown Sugar when they asked, when did you first fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah.
For me, I fell in love with music. I was 5 when I was singing in the choir.
Okay.
It went from singing in the choir to my grandmother passing when I was 9. I wrote a poem for her funeral and realized that I had a gift for writing. So 10, I started like writing down little raps, 16 bars. And I had a brother that went to prison when I was 8. He did 10 years. So the entire 10-year bid, he would call me every day and make me rap. Like Spit 16, he would give me, you know, categories. And he'd be like, spit to this, rap this. You better have a nice 16 piece next time I call you back. And if you don't, like, I mean, we'll really pick up the phone like, hey, spit some. If I ain't got it, click. I call you back next week. Like, what?
That brotherly tough love, man.
Motivation.
Dope, man.
Also,
Like,
Dope.
what?
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So he would make me rap, and I realized I was hard. So when I would get to school, like, I used to have friends that used to be, I hated I couldn't do this. But, you know, you have that lunch table
Oh, the
where you
beating.
got the, man, they used to go crazy
I'm
with the
telling you, bro.
pencils on the lunch table, and
Yeah.
wish
I be
had one
flowing,
right
you
now.
feel me?
Okay.
I don't freestyle no more, but that's
Okay.
how I started out, like just perfecting my craft. And when I got to high school, my chorus teacher was so dope. Like we would travel. I was a part of a traveling choir. So like not only do I rap, but like I'm an artist. Like I've sung classical music, opera music, music in different languages. Like this is something I do behind the scenes that people really don't know because they know rapper roles.
Right.
That's
But,
dope.
like-
That's dope, man.
Okay.
So
When I
you,
say
so you more of a rapper than a singer, in your opinion?
Or you
No.
just consider
Or
yourself
But as an
just
artist,
You just
No,
an
like,
artist
you just
does it all.
all of it in general.
yeah, I'm an artist. Like I have
Okay.
no limits. It's just that the world tries to put me in a box because
Okay.
they know I'm great at
reach for
rapping.
the stars. That's it,
I got you.
man. Reach for the
Whereas,
stars.
and I'm great at anything I do because it's a gift and it's a talent that's given to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just started out getting more so heard in the industry as a rapper first.
Understandable.
But like I really love singing, like because that's what I started out at. That's what my heart is. Like I love being able to, you know how you go to a concert and you got that artist and you way back in the stands, but you can hear the acoustics and it give you chills. You know what I'm saying? Like that
You know it,
soulful
you know it.
feeling
Okay.
that you get
Most
from
definitely, most definitely,
a
most
singer or just that feeling you get from music in general. Like that's what makes me passionate about it.
Oh no.
definitely. Yeah, I like that.
It's a
Dope,
soulful
man.
feeling. So for me, my music, I want to be able to change the world. You know, I feel like I make high vibrational music, which is why I don't give in to what the masses want. You know, it's taking me a little bit longer to get there. But hey, my fan base is my fan base, and I appreciate everybody that loves Forever Rose. Like, I
Okay.
appreciate
Most-
you
okay.
because without
Definitely,
y'all,
man.
Forever
Most
Rose
definitely.
would not be Forever Rose.
And I want to say big shout out to what you just said about high vibrational music because I'm into the same stuff, man. Like I said, that's why I brought you here, man. You see real big on the affirmations and, you know, big on, you know, manifestations and different things like that. And that type of music is the kind of thing that you need to listen to because if you listen to low vibrational music, you're killing everything that you're doing in the first place. Cause I'm a big person on motivate and not motivation, but what they call not goddamn it, I was trying to say meditating. Not motivation, but meditating.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's huge, man. Big shout out to you.
Why do
man.
you think I was around the corner before I came here? I literally, before I came here, I just got finished doing a African spiritual dance with the mothers and the other goddesses that were out there, like lifting my vibration before I came in here so that I could
Look at you.
have this positive and high vibrational energy while I'm exchanging energy with y'all.
That's dope. Man.
Okay.
That's definitely dope.
So-
That's dope.
So do you have like any particular artist that you might have been like inspired by when you was like going through?
Oh, for sure.
Is it one in particular or is it like many?
Listen, I'm an old school baby.
Okay.
When I say
Top
I got
three,
an
top
old
three,
soul,
top three if you got more.
Oh, top three.
If you
Michael
got more.
Jackson.
Can I guess
The
one?
heaviest hitter.
Can I guess one
Like,
for you?
Off
Lauren
real.
Hill.
You can guess. Go ahead.
Lauren Hill.
You know, honestly, she's not in my top three.
Jill Scott?
Mm,
Jill Scott is in my neo soul top three.
okay.
So,
She
if
said-
we're gonna talk about music that moves me and you know gives me that feeling I need to get up, like right now, top three songs that I listen to on a daily basis,
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to give you Michael Jackson. Any selection, it doesn't matter. I have to listen to him any day, all day.
He is the GOAT.
And
Prince. Yeah, stop
second,
pushing that.
this is very shocking, but just because of the song and the vibrations from it, My Umi Says by Black. The original is by Mos
Oh,
Def.
the dude that sings
but-
all problems, right? Black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Six Lack.
Listen,
Yeah,
that
that's
was-
basically what it is. Yeah,
The
yeah,
one with the
yeah.
X. The one.
I-
dude
They
with
always
the
call
X.
him Six
Yo,
Lack. It's so
he is
funny.
an
Yes.
underrated artist, bro.
He really is.
And
So funny
doesn't
story.
like that's.
I
dope.
heard about him years ago. One of the promoters I used to be with was managing him, and I was like, dang, I didn't know who was his manager at the time. Was it Trizzy? I think. I could be wrong, but don't quote me. I think Trizzy was his manager at the time. And when I seen him go up and I listened to his music, I was like, wow, this is a young man that came from the trenches. and look at what he's doing. Like, that is so incredible for our generation. Like, that is so incredible. So one day I just happened to be driving and that song came on, and it's like it's been stuck in my head ever since then.
That's dope.
Ever since then.
I like that.
But my third would be the Isley Brothers.
Yeah.
Like, when I say I'm really
Okay.
an old soul,
What?
and if I had to throw a fourth in there, it would be Earth, Wind, and Fire. Specific
Let's
song,
bring the
fantasy.
old
I like that. I like she said,
That's what I'm talking
keep
about.
hearing footsteps, baby,
Listen,
in the
it's
dark.
summer breeze for me.
Oh, in the dark. Woo.
It's summer breeze for me.
Okay.
Dum, 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 dum,
Oh,
dum,
Oh
dum,
yeah,
dum,
oh yeah,
dum,
oh yeah, oh
dum,
yeah.
dum.
So, well, how do you feel about Prince?
Oh, who cannot love Prince?
When
I'm
doves
just
cry,
a,
purple
I'm just
rain.
a,
They
I'm
mad at
just
me.
MJ over
They
Prince.
mad at me. I'm
sorry.
taking Prince over Michael Jackson.
What?
Yeah, I'm
That
taking
is
Prince.
insanity.
I just love Prince.
But I can tell you like to go against the grain. What's your sign?
Yeah, he does, bro.
Don't do that.
Libra, he don't want to.
Don't.
Oh, duh. He tipped the scale. He got to
There
tip the
you go.
scale.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes
Only
sense.
the only reason
He
why I
gotta
say
tip the
that,
scale.
like I
You got it,
told,
that motherfucker.
like I told you before,
You go this
I
way,
heard
he
him
gotta go this
first.
way.
I heard him first. That's the thing with me.
I can understand it.
If I didn't hear Prince first, it would have been Michael. But I heard Prince first, so it was
Why?
like,
Why?
Yeah.
Tell
Human
him
nature.
that it's human nature.
Why?
are we doing this?
Why?
So look.
And it really hurt.
I got
So-
Prince
so,
now.
Wait, hold up. Hold up. Okay.
My
So
bad,
let's
my bad.
stay on topic.
Oh, my bad,
I know
my
we
bad,
having
my
fun and stuff,
bad.
but
Let's get it.
so I did some research on our friend here.
Okay.
You know, I listened to some of her stuff,
told you,
and
just Google,
Okay.
man.
I gotta tell you, I gotta tell you,
That's okay.
I gotta tell you, I really like it. Like I
Thank
went
you.
into it, and I was like,
Definitely.
Okay.
it might be something that I hear all the time or whatever. But one of the songs that I really like was "Break You Off."
Thank
that
you.
that song right there. But what I wanted to ask about specifically was at the beginning of the song, and I watched the video too, so you know I'll be
Yes.
doing that.
Love and
So
basketball.
right, and I
I
seen
did
the
see that.
inspiration, but I heard that Trina gave you a little shout out on that. Like, how did that come about? Was that like a
So
yeah?
you know, they have opportunities where you can network with other artists. Like, you know, they have teams that reach out to you. If you're a dope artist, you know, sometimes, for example, this is how I got on the Bratz mixtape. The So Hot mixtape 2021. I was placed on that tape for the summer because I stayed in her inbox. Like, stayed in her inbox.
Consistency.
From
man.
2017 when I dropped my first, 2016 when I dropped my first mixtape, the Fever Season. I started dropping anything I was putting out. I would hop in her inbox like, hey, Queen, you know, Forever Rose, XYZ, can you check this out? You know, I promise you won't be, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, so kept doing it. 2021, she finally responded. I sent her Opium. I sent her Opium.
I seen that too.
I sent her
Opium.
Opium, which was, you know, kind of my spinoff of Aaliyah's One in a Million. That was kind of like my
that
little
that video
fever mix.
was
Thank you. So that video, I'm gonna answer that next.
I mean,
I'm gonna answer that.
yeah.
I'm gonna answer that next. But like, no, I just stayed persistent and I dropped Opium and I was like, I'm finna send it to her inbox again. Send it, and she was like, yo, that's hard. Like, you got a budget? Let's work. So boom, came up with a budget. She told me about it. I sent it to her. That's how I ended up getting, you know, my drop from Trina. Like, sometimes if you reach out to the right people and you actually say the right things or just put yourself out there, like, people will work with you.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Okay. Because they know what it's like, you know, when they was coming up and started out. So
Persistency,
Yeah.
They wanna help.
consistency, man.
the
It's a
key.
big thing, man. Like,
now on to Opium.
yes.
So Opium was something that I wanted to do for my fans. Funny story, I was pregnant when I originally recorded that with my first daughter. I was pregnant 2016 going into 2017 because I had my baby 2017. And I was sitting in the studio one night because we used to have like a recording studio in the house. And I was sitting in front of the computer, had found this beat on YouTube, and I was like, ooh, I like that. So I'm starting.
yeah, I
he put
remember
that
them
ice on my
times.
neck.
Yeah.
Ooh, because at the time I was married. So
Okay.
I'm like, let me put this in here. Oh, he put that ice on my neck. I'm like, all right, that sound right. Cool. So finally, get up until 2021 and I'm like, I gotta drop something for my fans. I'm always giving y'all this hard trap rap. Like, I want y'all to see my feminine side because it's so much more to me than this masculine energy that y'all see 24/7. I feel like when I'm out here operating off of just rapper, that's the masculine side of me because I'm in a male-dominated industry.
Yep.
That's understandable.
So I gotta be hardcore. Like, nah, I ain't gotta talk about shooting, killing, robbing, none of that. But like, when I come across and I drop these bars, you gonna feel this, and you gonna think a man just walked through this room with his presence. But
dope.
no,
That's
it's a
fire.
female essence. You know what I'm saying? It's my essence mixed with a little masculine energy. So when I did Opium, I'm like, I wanna show my fans another side of me for once. Like, show them I know how to be sexy too. You know, a lot of people don't know the other side of Fever. So that's what Opium was for, and I'm glad that I was able to do that because I got a lot of great feedback from that, and you know that's something to add to my catalog.
You definitely got to visit different spectrums, man. I definitely say that, man.
I mean, that masculine energy ain't always bad because I heard that Amaretta freestyle that you did. That was kind of cold.
Amaretta, man.
Definitely shout out to the
World,
go.
man.
That was
Shout out to the
cold.
go.
You was in the studio going crazy. I was like, oh man.
Folks from got down Southside, man. I actually got down. Used to rap at Shawnee World in the damn garage, bro. That's crazy.
It's funny. We was talking about like masculine energy and everything, and this is just I'm just gonna ask a question to everybody because I just thought about it. So you know how like in the music industry, especially in hip hop, it's always like some competitiveness about like, you know, for instance, with the Kendrick and Drake thing, who the best and all that. But why do y'all think that doesn't exist as strongly when it comes to like female artists?
What you mean?
Because I don't.
I'm glad you said that.
I don't think it's as because it's like okay, yes, like there's always braggadocious and people are always talking about how they're better than everybody else.
No, they do that now.
I want to talk about it.
The strength of the existence isn't as predominant, and I get it because we more so dominate the industry. But I was like, I just feel like more so when it comes from the female side, it gets more swept. You feel what I'm saying? And I always wonder why that is. You know what I mean?
I feel where you're coming from, and
I'm not saying it doesn't exist. That's not what I'm saying.
You saying
at
it's
all.
not highlighted as much.
Yeah.
And I always wonder why.
I can tell you why.
It's
just
not.
It's just an opinion. Like I just want
It's
to.
a male-dominated industry. That's just the bottom line. They want to see us twerking. They want to see us, you know, pleasing these men out here and being this image. And at the end of the day, y'all image is to be the hardest and the hottest rapper, have the biggest chains, have the best cars, have the lavish life, have the baddest females on your arms, have all of these millions. And then when it comes to the females, like I said, they put us in a box.
Now have you? And she right because, okay, I'm a big sport guy. You know that. I saw a question the other day. Oh, what's the difference between the NBA and the WNBA? And I said,
I ain't gonna lie. WNBA is like
kind
of fire.
And you know what's crazy? That is talent. They have. I love basketball. Y'all know I love basketball. That is talent. But of course, you get overshadowed over someone like LeBron James.
Absolutely.
You get overshadowed with
Because
someone like
it's a
Kevin Durant.
male-dominated industry.
So I'm at the point where I feel like I can't be mad at women for trying to portray like a man. Sometimes I can't be mad for them coming off as like I'm brolic. I can do that. Oh no, I can. I don't get mad at someone like Cardi B for doing
Unfortunately,
music like that.
For so long, we were told that we couldn't. That's why these women are pushing back now because for centuries we've been told what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to do it, and now we're in the age where we can do what we want to do.
Because I give you a perfect name. I told people one of my favorite artists. Someone said, "Oh, you from New York?" It's Lil Kim. No, it's not. My favorite artist is Queen Latifah. I always say she pushed. Around that time period, of course, she had people talking about sex and fire. But no, she made a song about, yo, don't call me out my name. Respect me. I'm a queen, just like you. We in the same industry. We could do the same. I could do the same thing. And I always felt like someone like her never got the true shine like how she was.
The true recognition she deserved.
Because you got people like Lil Kim, like you said, showing off your body and sex sells. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, sex does sell, but you degrade yourself in the midst of doing that. Because now look at your career now. plus what it was back then. Because remember, you want somebody to take you seriously, right? You want that. You want someone to say, "Hey, don't look at my body. It's not about that." My eyes up here,
So
but that's what that is. Like I felt like the only reason why it's not being is because, like you said, it's male dominated. But it's sadly we don't see where we feel like you should be in the back burner and yeah, you do your stuff. It's okay. We'll watch you. Yeah, we'll give you a little play, but you got to show me something that's worth it. And I feel like that's unfair. You know, that's unfair to a woman. So now I can't be mad at them for trying to push the limit. Like, okay, yeah, I could hold a Glock too.
Yeah.
You can't be mad. I mean, as sad as it is, as sad as
But
it
that's
is, you
the
can't be
thing.
mad.
it don't matter what we do, it's the problem.
Yeah.
It don't matter what we do, how we do it. It's all a problem. If I want to walk outside with my pistol on my hip and I want to say with the same thing that he just said, and I want to tell you what I did last night when I spent the block. So you got two different sides of the coin. You got this side of the coin that's going to be like, oh, she gangster. I like that. But then you got this coin of, she need to be more ladylike. She ain't feminine enough. But then you got this side of the coin where you got Lil Mama over here. She rapping, she talking about what she selling, what she really doing, what's really going on out here in this real world. Because in reality, a man don't want love. Not all of y'all. But in this era and generation, majority of them want what they can get from you. So now she using what she got to get what she want in return before she get got. So y'all looking at her telling her she can't do that because that ain't ladylike.
How do you feel like you can change that? We can change that.
Yeah.
So
Because
The
obviously,
balance is all off, man. It definitely is off.
So
man.
the only way you can change that is by changing yourself. And that's the thing that people don't want to do. People don't want to do the inner work
You're right,
because
you're right.
it takes,
It's hard.
first and foremost, majority of the industry is a projection. It's a projection of what you think this person should be versus who this person actually is. The question is, who are you? When people actually stop and ask themselves that before they try projecting on the next person what they think they should look like, sound like, or act like, what should you sound like or act like or think like?
Even with Instagram, I be telling folks all the time, you look at a lot of people looking at Instagram, I tell people all the time that Instagram is nothing but a highlight reel. You see
joke.
mainly the best things that's going on in life, and you don't never know the real that's going on
You know,
behind closed doors and stuff like that.
I got into it with someone I love because they feel that I should, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to say pretend. And I ain't even going to say, I don't even want to say pretend because that's not the conversation. It's more so like, don't give them the dirt. Don't give them the raw and the real. Wait till you make it, then give them that. And I'm just like, that's what's wrong with our people now.
They try
Because
to fake
everybody
it till
want to
they
see
make
you
it.
made up, and it's like, bro, this ain't real. This is not real. These same guys that be out here flexing these cars and these Rolls Royces, they be sleeping on somebody's sofa.
yeah.
They be borrowing somebody's jewelry and they watch.
Riding the bus and train.
Like, they ain't even taking care of their kids. You see them
True.
in a photo with their children and you think they're the world's greatest father. Man, social media is literally a filter in real life. Like, you can be who you want to be on there. So I think it sucks when you have people that just want to be open to allow other people to feel comfortable enough to be open. And we get told no because they gonna talk about you. Baby, they gonna talk about me whether I'm rich or I'm broke, I'm ugly or I'm pretty, I'm fat or I'm skinny.
They talked about Jesus.
And he got the worst of it.
But what I will say is I will put that on the people that created these social media sites, because if y'all all remember the beginning of social media when it first came out was way
But it's
better,
hard
bro.
to blame.
You can't
them,
really
though.
blame. You can't really.
You gotta blame
them,
the
though.
people because all
No, I
I
mean, at the end of the
all I
day-
did was put it out
I
there
was
for
gonna
you.
say-
Yeah, but no, at the end of the day, but that's what I'm saying. You put it out there, but like I said again, if you go back before, if you put that stuff out there before, you couldn't put it out there. You would get restricted ASAP. Like you could not put.
Oh, yeah, the
nothing
restrictions
out
are
there.
definitely
Yeah, the
looser now.
restrictions
for
are
sure.
different.
A
Oh,
lot
yeah.
looser.
Okay, that's what
I'm
you
saying.
mean.
So
That's
they
what you mean. Okay.
allow a lot, especially Instagram and Facebook. That's why.
Yeah, because MySpace was light work. MySpace was like a
Oh, that was my
totally different
favorite.
era. Man,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Take me back to the MySpace era.
Come on, man.
And I would tell you,
This is when the world
Fine,
was.
bro,
This is when the
like-
world was less sensitive. Okay,
Yes, Oh,
yeah.
because do you remember
Yes.
the worst thing was when you got removed from somebody's top 8, Like,
Oh man,
That was the worst thing
I was
ever.
calling him. I was like, bro, what happened?
what?
Yep. They're like, hey, bro.
What I do?
Like
what's
we
going
made-
on?
I
Like,
see
I-
something different here, bro. Like,
Like, did your computer shut off? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
bro,
Who did this? Somebody
like,
hacked your
edit
page,
that.
bro.
How they get there before me though? Like they was just at the bottom. What did they do to get to the top, bro?
you can tell if somebody was going through. You go in there, you gotta
By
listen
the
to the
song on
page.
their page.
Come on, bro.
And
You like,
nobody judged.
hey, homie, you good,
Nobody
bro? What happened?
judged.
You and your
Nobody
girl good?
judged.
I think it messed up where we did face to face. Because remember, on Facebook, you never on MySpace, you never saw them. Like you just saw a picture of them. There was no.
Who didn't?
I never really
I
talked to
wouldn't
folk.
even say that.
I was gonna
bro.
say because I was outside in these trenches.
Man,
Okay, this
I
was
just
like
never really
I was outside.
Everybody was on my MySpace. I damn near
I was
knew. Like,
partying.
bro, I'm like,
No,
yeah,
I'm not
like,
saying- I'm not- no, I'm saying
I was
that.
partying with these people.
No, I'm not
okay?
saying that. I'm
Teen
saying
party life.
like you said, I could put, man, I had a sucky day on there.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro.
And
The way you
nobody-
was just finna say that, bro, I was just finna say,
Oh, no,
yo,
don't do that.
dog.
Okay, I had a
like,
horrible
Where you
day.
going with this?
Hey,
See,
yo.
every time. But no, I was like, no,
Hey, yo.
it's just a sucky thing that, you know, when you put face to face to people, then things change. Like, okay, I put, man, I'm feeling blue today, man. My dog just died. Like, man, dang, what am I gonna do? And you have people, of course, you have the people comment on the, man, I'm sorry. Dang, man, sorry for your loss. Rest in peace. It was no people attaching a video. Damn, man, grow the hell up, man. It's just a dog. No, it changes when you add a face to it.
That go back.
And you
that
put your
just
face
go back
out
to
there.
The restrictions. I wouldn't say that because a lot of the big problem now is that a lot of people don't interact with each other, bro. So that.
Yep.
comes to a lot
But
of
isn't
big
that the
problems.
problem though?
No, that is
Yes,
not.
the
I'm gonna tell
interaction
you what
could be the
real-
problem.
The problem
I
is the
judge you.
world feeling like they can tell you what you got going on, or they can tell you what you doing or what you need to do. That's the problem. The problem is the world don't know how to mind its own damn business.
I don't made a
That's-
YouTube video with that.
But that's
man.
why I say you
Listen,
can't.
listen
That
to
is
her,
the
man.
problem. Like we would not have as many problems as we would if people knew how to mind it. Let me tell you the one time that I noticed in my, because a lady never tells her age, but in my years around this son, okay, what I noticed when we did have the PPP, baby, wasn't nobody killing each other. Wasn't nobody arguing. Wasn't nobody on Facebook Live screaming and yelling. Wasn't nobody fighting. Everybody was genuinely happy. And to me,
Driving
it took me
ATVs
back
and
to when
Hellcats.
I was in school and being in school. I remember talking about the Great Depression and the
Yep.
Roaring 20s and what happened when inflation hit and what happened when jobs went up, what happened when people lost their jobs, and the same thing we going through right now.
Yep.
But when people were able to get them checks, because y'all thought we was the first and only ones to get pandemic checks, you better go back through your history and check your facts and understand that we were not the first ones. When they got their money, life was good. That's how you get
Yep.
to the baby booming and everything else. Because when people are stuck inside and they ain't got nothing to do but spend money, what are we doing?
Heave ho!
What are we doing?
Oh my god.
So like when you break all of that down and you look at it, in reality, nobody was doing nothing besides getting them a bag and minding their business. The crime rate was low. People were going to work or people weren't going to work. But either way, people was getting paid. And it was not nothing but happiness and sunshine. The world's vibration was totally different. If y'all didn't know, love is the highest form of vibration. So when you're doing things that you love and you out here around people you love and you spending
Talk
money
to
that you
'em.
love and you got what you love, like everybody happy and they good.
And I want to piggyback off something you just said in reference to even the PPP loans. And it's a shame because even most recently, when they just released the PPP loans for everybody, they thought the black community was going to misuse them funds and everything else.
did.
But how many businesses came
Talk to
out?
'em.
Them folks was like, yo,
Talk
these
to 'em.
niggas opening up businesses.
Talk to 'em.
Now,
So
all
now
of a
we gotta
sudden,
cut it off.
inflation.
Now we gotta cut it off.
Come
now we
on.
gotta cut it off. Ain't
Come
no more
on.
pandemic funds. Ain't no
Yep.
more relief. Ain't no more assistance. Oh, you know what? What else? Because I was a part of that tornado that hit. That was my city. They got destroyed last year in 2023. My
Condolences.
parents lost their houses. Like
Condolences.
there were 5 tornadoes on foot, and all I could think was, my God. As long as I've been in Griffin, Georgia, I've never seen a tornado. I used to want to move. Not even gonna say used to, because I'm definitely going. I'm going to Florida, and people used to always try to scare me with Florida's always have hurricanes and monsoons. And baby, Griffin just had 5 F3 tornadoes.
They be wrecking shit too. It do.
But here's the thing: we already been going through gentrification. Y'all send these 5 tornadoes through our city in the most
Talk to him. We listening. I already know what you're talking about. You talking about that heart machine. I'm listening. I already know what you're
Listen,
talking about.
y'all
Talk to
sent
him.
them to the hood. You sent them to the black neighborhoods. You sent them to the most. Oh, it's you in the chair.
Okay.
Y'all send them to our low income areas because I'm trying not to say what I want to say.
Oh, I, you know
You know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Because I
YouTuber tried
know
to censor
that,
it,
yeah,
so,
I'm really trying to censor it, but like y'all sent it through our black neighborhoods, man, and y'all destroyed our homes. Y'all destroyed our businesses that black people worked hard for in my city. When you go around these European-based places, these Indian places, these people ain't lose their businesses. They ain't lose their houses. They didn't lose what we lose. Then
always like that, too.
here's the BS about losing this, because after it's time to rebuild, now you're gonna tell me that my property is devalued. Now you're gonna tell me that I can't even get what I had before it was before you came and knocked it down. You gonna tell me that I can't afford to get it rebuilt the way that it was.
At all, man.
So now I gotta settle for something that if the wind come by and blow it down, it's over with.
And that's what I say. So now they gonna rack up money in insurance, and now they get a chance
Not
to come
only
back
that.
by and
Are you surprised?
rebuild. Like, come on.
So
man,
we got to
it's
go
crazy.
through all of this, but then you want us to apply for relief just to deny us.
Are you surprised?
No, I'm not.
yeah.
I'm letting the people know
Yeah.
that
Only
this
reason
really
why
goes
I say
on.
that is, remember what I told y'all before. History always repeats itself.
Absolutely.
Always.
It's gonna. It
That's
might.
the
It might
education.
not be right then, but history has a real bad way of creeping up to do it. Remember, the same thing happened in New Orleans when they destroyed that town and all them people were down. And remember, you look at the towns they showed, and now you go back and say, okay, well, dang, yeah, I know FIBA gonna give them money. Hey, that ain't nothing. But then let me tell you how bad it is. Remember, Boondocks made an episode of it.
Don't they always?
Remember, they're gonna
Or
show
the
you,
Simpsons. And we want
They're gonna
another
show
one.
Or
you.
South Park.
There you go.
and that goes to show you
about
how
South
much
Park?
they willing to do
I had
that.
Rick and Morty too.
But this is what this is. History's gonna repeat itself. So that's why I ask people. That's why I ask, are you surprised that this happened? Because it ain't like it hasn't happened before.
No, just like I was telling you, they went through the Great Depression. We're going through it too. They're just not calling it that. We're going through the pandemic. COVID-19 is what we're going through. How do you allow somebody to tell you that we're going to have another pandemic? We're going to have another major catastrophe come through. How
Before it
do you
even
tell
happened.
me in advance? You want to know why? Because they show you in previews. First of all, COVID came out on a show on Netflix called Containment in 2016.
Yes.
And a lot of people failed to go watch that TV show. It started at the basis. The 12-mile radius started in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what they did to throw everybody off when it actually happened, because people were starting to be aware and coming to them? They told us, oh, well, the radius is in New York. No, the first mile radius started in Atlanta, Georgia.
One of the most popular.
And what people failed to realize was there was a female mayor. Do we have a female mayor? No, we don't. We don't have a female mayor. What's the lady that's cleaning up the city? That they're using. I can't think of her name.
The one that's trying to go after
The DA.
Young Thug and them?
her.
The DA.
I forgot.
Yeah, I
her name.
know who you're talking about. Yeah.
So
see,
if you pay attention to in Containment, they used this lady to be the face of it. It was a white lady in the TV show. They used her to be the face of it. But they brought in the military. They brought in the marshals. And they had everybody stationed at this hospital. The first case that happened was right here in Atlanta, Georgia, in one of our hospitals. I can't remember if it was Grady that had the first case.
was it Emory?
Or was it Emory? I
believe
can't
it was
remember.
Emory. I'm not sure. Don't quote me.
All
but I
I'm
believe it
saying
was
is,
Emory.
if you look at the stuff that happens on the TV show and then you look at the stuff that happens real time, certain stuff be to throw you off, but you still have to pay attention to the way that it's set up when these TV shows are coming out. They're going to always try to throw you off game, but it's right there in your face
They put it
every
in your-
single time.
And let me piggyback, and it's man, look, give me some, man. Because the fact is, bro, I talk about this so much, bro. And like the fact is, they have to put it in your face because it's something called the karma theory. If they don't show you what they doing, then that's gonna come back on them. So they have to continue making their money. And also something else I want to piggyback off that you were talking about is, especially here in the United States, the fact is that they're throwing stuff in your face. They're trying to make sure that, especially in the black community, that you don't have nothing. United States, bro, they becoming big on everybody renting. They're trying to get to the point where you don't own shit.
Nothing at all.
You don't own nothing. They even took signatures out of school. Your kids is not even gonna know how to sign their names, bro. So
They sure ain't doing
own
cursive
as
no
much
more.
as you can,
Are
bro.
you surprised?
Get as much ownership as
No.
you can, man. Like she made me think about it. Own as much as you can because it's gonna get to a point, man. They don't want you to own anything. You're gonna have to
Another
pay
his-
everything.
Meanwhile,
man.
Pfizer just
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Another-
I'm
Pfizer
telling you,
just-
man.
Another history
counting
lesson.
it up.
Oh, and they're taking Black history out of schools.
Well,
Wait,
Come on,
for real?
man.
yeah. Well, in Florida.
Yeah,
And
first
it's
and
where it
foremost,
starts. You know how it starts.
First
Florida.
and
You know
foremost,
how it
they're
starts.
taking some schools have already taken textbooks off
The-
altogether.
And
But they
that's
didn't put
bad.
It's gonna be
everything.
online.
But
It's gonna
I'm
be
not,
online.
But I'm not gonna lie to you.
But they already didn't put everything in Black history in schools anyway.
See, but that's why.
I mean, they
never
lied.
did.
So
But
they
that's-
lied
they
about
never
it.
did.
See,
Or they lied
and that's the
about it.
point. Someone told me that, and I was like, "How can you be mad? It's a lie anyway. How are you mad over a lie?" So if they take it out the school, so what is a lie? They lied to you. What would you rather know, a lie? Because I'm pretty sure technology is a hell of a thing now. I can look up
Parents,
everything I
the
want to.
reality is you need to educate your kids, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm
true.
not mad.
Your
I'm not mad at
kids
it.
need to be self-taught and self-motivated and self-driven because the people that's in control of this, unless we get control of this,
I'm telling you.
Oh, y'all mad about
Stop letting social media raise your kids, man. Stuff you see. And that's another thing I want to say too while we on camera now. Stop taking everything you see on social media for point. Do your research. Look what you say. There's a lot of people that see stuff on social media. They be commenting on stuff, and I be looking in comments and be like, "Yo, I actually did research and that wasn't true." But you got some people that will fight to the death.
Be
But
wrong.
you do not know. We are literally living in the phase of you want to hide something from a person, put it in the book again.
I was just gonna say
Sadly.
that, bro. I was like, the most potent information that I've ever received has come from books.
yes, bro.
did you see
Like-
my
It's
story
It's literally what we're
yesterday?
going through.
When the
Did
last
you
time
get a
you
chance to
seen
see
a
my
encyclopedia?
story yesterday?
remember-
Because she said it in that poem. That was in her poem.
I
So
seen it. I couldn't remember all of it.
her name is, please don't get me wrong, Mikhail Nicole. I met
I
her
think that was it.
yesterday
I think that was it.
at the Wizards of Raw Festival by Mama Cecily. And the first thing she did, she grabbed the book and she said, you know, they get it twisted and they say that if you want to hide something from Black people, put it in a book, but not knowing that there's many of us that's educated that know we're supposed to feed our spirit and feed our soul.
Yep.
So that's why she put the name A Book as she was reading.
That's dope. Yeah, I know when I was looking at it, I was like, you know, the fact is, you know, I look at it a lot through the day. So when I seen it, it definitely caught my attention. That's why I said I remember exactly what you're
Spoke
talking
to my
about. But
soul.
When the last
And-
time y'all seen an encyclopedia?
I
Or
actually have
all,
one.
all I'm talking about, what was it? I remember in school
Because
it
of my
was
parents,
like
I have one still.
It was like 6 volumes, 6, 7 volumes.
Yep.
yeah,
In different
Colors.
I had the blue
Red
version.
volume, blue volume. We
people
had
don't
2 in our
realize
house.
that
When I-
taking out the books out the school is going to be a big thing. Not only that, but you're not even supposed to literally, even though we may do it playing games, computer, and everything, you're not supposed to be sitting in front of the screen that long, especially as a child.
But
you're
is
gonna
it
have
that
a
bad,
child
though?
sitting in front. Yes, bro. It's that
No,
bad,
I'm talking about not that part, but I'm talking about. Remember, technology has came a long way, so I don't need a book. I can actually go
It's
to
nothing
that.
like a
I'm
book.
just saying.
Yeah, it's
So
nothing
let
like
if
me-
a
you don't
book.
have it,
let me say something about that.
It come back to ancestry and stuff.
Because at some point, technology ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. So kids need to know how to read a map. Kids need to know how to have a sense of direction. Like I was telling one of my friends, every time I come to the city, if my phone die, I'm good. I still know how to get back home. Why? Because when I was a kid, my dad always told me to look for landmarks. When you go somewhere, on your way up, pay attention because you're gonna need that to get back home. What if your phone die? What if your phone break?
see, I only say that because if they're already getting rid of the books, you have to use what's sadly, and it falls into. You got to use what's given to you.
Well, that's the point that she was
Yeah.
making, is
Yeah.
that you have
Yeah.
to be resourceful in
Yeah.
all regards.
So that's what I'm
Yes,
saying. If
in
I got
every
the phone,
area.
if I got the phone, of course, the phone is of course
So-
gonna stop.
I'm gonna say this to you because if you are a father or if you're not and you do become a father someday, your kids need to know how to have a balance between both worlds. Your
Yep.
kids need to know how to be tech savvy, but they also need to know how to have that natural guide of being able to read maps, look at road signs, always have a sense of north, south, east, and west.
Yeah.
Because the stars are your compass.
You're right.
You just gotta know how to
remember
follow
that,
it.
bro. You got to
Yeah.
remember also technology. You got to remember it's also a fairy tale.
See, I
bro.
take
You gotta
I take
remember
my
that.
phone from my son sometimes because I feel like he'd be like, oh no, Lilo and Stitch. I need to Stitch. I need.
Oh, you have to. You
Yeah,
have to.
and
You have to. My kids
I
are the
read to
same
him
way.
sometimes. I take the book. I read to him because I show him little flashcards. He look at it. I've noticed that. Well, with my son particularly, you need to put something with Lilo and Stitch on it. If it ain't Lilo and Stitch, you ain't getting it. But I made they have Lilo and Stitch little cards. I show him that. He be Stitch 1, Stitch 2. I was like, yeah, okay. So then when I get him to count, he say Stitch 1, Stitch 2. I was like, no, you can't say the Stitch part. You gotta leave the Stitch out of it.
Definitely have to like form like better habits.
But
So
okay.
I have a question for Rose. So
Okay.
being that you've gone through so much from you being in you said choir when you were younger up until this point, what would you think is like the best piece of advice you ever got?
So I have a teacher, James Lindsay, from Kansas, Missouri. And Mr. Lindsay has just always told us there is no progress without struggle. And I have took that everywhere with me. Because in real life, there is no progress without struggle. You're
Okay.
going to go through something to get to something.
Okay.
It's just
That's
like
deep. That's
Yeah.
deep.
the law of attraction. It's just like energy. What goes up must come down.
Mm-hmm.
What's down ain't got no choice but to come up.
As above, so below.
There we go.
Yeah.
I say.
It's deep, man. But I want to definitely give a big shout outs, man. We got to get ready to wrap it up, man. Big shout outs to Rose, man. Go ahead and give her a round of applause, man. And definitely big shout outs, man. You definitely came and did your thing, man. Appreciate the
Thank you
insight you
for
came to give to
having
the
me.
people, man.
Before we go, can
Appreciate
you say one thing for me?
Can I do
Just
it?
say one thing for me.
Say one thing for you.
Mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it.
I love I tell you, that's my Mama, I made it.
Don't listen to this, man.
I just-
Mint podcast. We out,
Mint
man. Appreciate y'all.
podcast. Yes, sir.